Gillette Stadium. Ashland is the Super Bowl champion of Division 6 and the winner of the Aganis Trophy.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Clockertown Friday Night Hoops. It's your Ashland High School girls basketball team hosting the Norton Lancers. I'm Josh Abrams, joined once again by Rob Silver.
Pleasure to be here tonight. So should be a good matchup. We got 4-3 Lancers against the 3-3 Lady Clockers, looking to go over 500 for the first time this season. And it's kind of been a tale of two cities, two teams for the Clockers, really.
How Dickensian of you.
Yes. You know, the three wins they've had. I mean, well, let's start with the bad. The losses have basically been blowouts. Even that Medway game looks a little closer on paper than it really was in the others. And then they played tough. They had that huge, exciting win against Hopkinton. So,
right. And coming off a big 62-28 win against Bellingham Tuesday night.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see because Norton also beat Bellingham pretty handily. So that's their one common opponent, I think. So we're about to tip off. The Vegas line has Ashland favored by 2.5. And 97.5 is the total.
Okay, well, the Clockers take the opening tip, moving the ball well here early on around the perimeter.
Starting lineup for the Clockers is Lima Morella, who goes to her right. Knocked out of bounds. Melissa Leone. And we have also, who else is starting?
Catherine Carter.
Catherine Carter and Katie Klepper.
And Carter inbounding here on the baseline to Leone. Leone draws a crowd, wheels and deals. The lefty finds the bank and in. 2 points for Leone, and the Clockers are off and running.
And I have two corrections to make. I did not know as number 23, that is Ella Tetro. Shoots a three, misses. Lima with the rebound, up to Morella.
Jump ball.
Yeah, it was Klepper in the lane getting tied up. But I did not know Melissa Leone is actually a righty. But she's so adept with her left hand.
Had you fooled, huh?
One of the parents, yeah.
Clockers up 2-0. Lancers with the ball here.
And the other correction that before we forget is the men's team. Actually, they had did the game and we thought it was their first win of the season. We knew they played and beat Fitchburg. That does count in the standings. So they're 2-6.
During that classic tournament.
Yeah, the Holiday Classic. So Ashland 2-0 lead and the ball.
Morella dishes to Leone up top now, moving over to Katie Klepper. Finds the rim and in. Klepper on the board here. The Clockers up 4-0 here in the first quarter.
Good vision to see Klepper standing there wide open. Nice finish.
Got a blocking foul here, I believe, on Carter.
Yeah, Patch driving to the hoop.
So Carter's first, team's first. Non-shooting foul, so the Lancers will be inbounding under the Clocker basket.
That's Taryn Fieri looking for an inbound. Good pressure.
All the way up top to Cochran. Far wing to Patch and out of bounds. Stay up, knocked out of bounds by the Clockers. It'll stay Lancer ball, just 5 seconds off the shot clock.
Shutout still in play.
Well, you just jinxed it, Rob. We don't mention shutouts are perfect games. Yeah. In the corner now for the Lancers on the baseline. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Lancers, back up, rims out. Rebound still loose. Katie Klepper has it for the Clockers. She's got Leone ahead of the pack, puts it on the floor, up and a travel violation. One too many steps for Leone.
Yeah. Just couldn't stop in time.
Okay, so just under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Clockers up 4-0 over the Lancers.
That ends the perfect game. Shutout still in play.
Cochran to Tetro. Close to a carry there, but not called. McDonald up top here. 3-ball attempt for Fieri. Just nicks the rim. Carter with the rebound for the Clockers, but turns it right back over to Patch, who draws the contact. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. So they're going to charge Colby Lima with that foul. Her first, team second. Patch at the line to shoot 2. The lone senior on this small Norton roster.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Just looking at you.
The shutout. There's no way this is gonna miss. This is. I'd bet.
Misses both.
Good
Leone
strong rebound
able.
by Leone.
Pushing ahead now. Morella. Looking for an opening. Over to Klepper. Thinks about it. Dishes over to Leone. Leone tries to cross court. Gets away with it. It got deflected. Clocker still with the ball. 14 on the shot clock. Lima drives. Decides otherwise. Tries to work around a screen from Leone. Cross court pass intercepted by Taryn Fieri of the Lancers. And now they're running and gunning. Nice little piece of defense by Klepper to force that turnover as the Lancers throw it out of bounds on the far baseline. Lancers going to dial up the pressure here, a little full court press action. Carter inbounding for the Clockers, gets it to Klepper. Now Lima has it, she'll play point guard, bring it up court here.
Want to welcome all the viewers that just were able to tune in. Had a few technical difficulties, but the maestro, Connor Donovan, worked it out. We are live now. Colby Lima gets fouled. That foul is going to go on
Tatro.
Ella Tatro, first foul for Norton. Morella to Leone. Morella lefty off the glass. She is a lefty. Fieri pushes it up to McDonald.
Lancers for 3. Off the mark.
Good
Rebound
rebound.
Morella. She's pushing it up. You got to love this tempo the Clockers are trying to do.
I love the tempo there, but I was surprised that she ended up out-sprinting her whole team. Nobody was with her to pass to.
So
Ended
Morella
up being
almost goes coast to coast.
Ended up being a 1-on-3.
So Carter inbounding here for the Clockers. 4:19 on the clock, first quarter. Clockers up 4-0. Leone draws a triple team up top to Klepper. Far wing now to Carter. Back to Klepper. 12 on the shot clock. A little bit of pressure here on the far sideline. Leone finds Carter. Carter can't quite get it off the dribble. We got a tie up on the floor. Arrow points to the Clockers, but with just 4 on the shot clock, Rob, they'll be inbounding under the Lancer basket. Say Leone could just plant herself in the paint. She'd probably get away with 3 seconds, right?
Lima gets a good shot off, considering.
Caught some rim, so it reset the clock, but the rebound falls to the Lancers.
So Cochran setting up the offense to Patch.
A little bit of a collision there. Leone is throwing elbows. She doesn't like the close defense she's drawing here from the Lancers, and that one dribbles out of bounds. Thought it was off Klepper, but did touch a Lancer on the way out. So Carter inbounding in front of the Lancer bench with 3:35 to go in the first quarter.
Lets the 3
He
fly.
gave that 3 a lot of thought, but it doesn't fall. Lancers with the ball here. Tatro to Patch.
She's been driving to the hoop. That time it's successful, and the Norton Lancers are on the board, 4-2.
Quickly ahead here to Leone, 2-on-3, drives in, layup, no good. Rebound Lancers. That's Reese Perry into the game now for the Lancers. Not sure how that wasn't traveling, but going to play continues.
Fieri over to Patch.
She's got the baseline and in. So very quickly, Michaela Patch with back-to-back baskets. We've got a tie game here at 4 with 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Leone on the line. That one back rims it out. Lancers with the rebound. Wild shot, her own rebound. Cochran back up top now to Fieri. No good. Ball still loose. Bounces right to Tatro.
Yep. It's Fieri. No good.
Lima with the rebound that time. Sorry, Rob.
No, that's all right. Pushes it up. So she's got some space, Leone. Again, doesn't fall, but a good rebound by Carter.
A little surprised Leone didn't drive the lane there. She had it. She chose to pull back and shoot the jumper. Tight pressure here by Cochran. Getting a couple substitutions here from the Lancers as number 1 Peyton Mullins checks in. And it looks like Carla McDonald back into the game for the Lancers.
Marathon Deli sub of the game.
Tonight's sponsor, Marathon Deli. Check out their menu. Place an order at marathondeli.com.
They're still out of grape soda, by the way. It's been confirmed.
I think we have a nationwide shortage of grape soda.
It must be.
Less than 10 on the clock.
I'm not surprised that it's in that high demand.
Klepper for 3. No good. Rebound and in by Carter. Heads up play by Catherine Carter. Right place, right time. Grabs an errant shot, puts it right back up for 2. Clockers back up 6-4.
See if Patch drives to the hoop again. This time she
took steps.
Took a step. Gets called for it. So 1:29 to go. It's Ashland up 6-4. Lima pushes it up. Morella wide open for a 3.
Nailed it.
And that's a great start. Morella's first shot of the night from 3, and it's good.
Had a great open look from the corner. Beautiful lefty shot. Bottom of the net. Clockers up by 5.
Oh, and a pass intended for Patch. Almost caught her off guard as Patch was going to get a breather, as does Cochran.
So Abby Fitzroy and Taryn Fieri into the game now for the Lancers. Fitzroy sporting some nifty sneakers there, like teal.
Yeah. McDonald, top of the key, over to Fieri. Perry, back to Fieri. Just a little bit long from 3, but gets fed the ball on the drive and finishes it off. Fieri determined to score this time. Ball 9-6 as Lima sets it up, looks for an opening.
Okay, 35 seconds on the shot clock, about 14-second differential with the 35 seconds in the game clock. Clock stops at 33.3.
Lima, good job dribbling with both hands, was able to do the crossover and mix up the Lancers a little bit, and she'll go to the line for a couple. Nothing but net on the first one.
Okay, so a foul called on the Lancers. Peyton Mullins, her first, team second. And looks like Abby Rosenfeld just checked into the game for Klepper.
And Lima makes them both. Extends the lead to 11-6. As Fieri brings the ball up the court. See if they play for the last shot. McDonald driving hard, kicks it out. That shot was short by Perry.
Perry had a good open look on that. A little pressure here from the Lancers, but the Clockers break it easily. Lima with the ball. 10 seconds left in the quarter.
See if they get the last shot.
Tried to pick and roll, didn't work out. Leone still with it. Can't get a shot to fall. Lima fires, somehow gets it in, and somehow doesn't draw the foul.
Great job by Colby.
Okay, so after 1, Clockers up 13-6, and Rob, on my score sheet, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 different Clockers scoring here in the first quarter.
Yes, I do. I do as well. Yeah.
Really good to see the ball moving around. A little more balanced scoring than we've seen earlier in the season.
Yeah, not a lot of turnovers. We've seen that a lot this year, that they've been vulnerable with some pressure, and Lima doing a good job securing the ball, and Klepper as well. So
you are watching Ashland High School girls varsity basketball on WACA-TV. Josh Abrams, Rob Silver with you. Friday Night Hoops from Clockertown. Glad to have you with us, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Feel free to drop us a line here at on Facebook. We're monitoring the feed. We're happy to answer any comments or questions you may have. Multitasking announcers is what we are.
I know at some point you'll probably give a summary of some of the recent sporting, some of the other teams, but I did see one of the posts today by our trusty athletic director Stephen Marks, but the skiing team, the men's,
The downhill,
big
yep.
first place finish, sweeping the top 3 spots on the podium.
And did I see that they were short-handed?
I don't know. Oh, pass up ahead to Morella.
She jumped a little too early. Great effort to save that one, but the Lancers pounce on it.
It's Peyton Mullins.
Klepper forces a turnover. She's 2 on 4. Finds
Great
the
pass.
open wing. Lima and 1.
That was a beautiful pass by Klepper.
Foul's called on number 12, Carly McDonald of the Lancers. Lima looking to complete a 3-point play.
2 for 2 from the line tonight. I know you're thinking, why would you say that? It's because I know who you can say it with, who you can't.
Sure. Clockers extend their lead 16-6, biggest lead of the night.
McDonald tried to save it, stepped on the line. Patch with a rare outside shot.
The aforementioned Stephen Marks right there on the baseline, giving his encouragement to Carter. Okay, Lima will bring the ball up here. Interesting defensive alignment here by the Lancers. But Lima able to bring it up over midcourt quite easily.
Good feed into Leone.
Draws the foul. Foul's called on Reese Perry, her first, team's 4th. Leone at the line to shoot 2. I think she hit every single piece of rim before that one fell in. By the way, Michaela Patch checking back in here, replacing Reese Perry, who just drew that foul.
Once again, using all the rim, as you said.
Clocker's perfect from the line tonight.
5 of 5 from the line. More importantly, the lead is now 12.
3-ball attempt. Air ball, no good. Rebound,
Tetra
Lima.
really long. Up to Leone. McDonald steals it away.
McDonald almost walked there.
Yeah, I thought you dragged that.
Oh, great touch pass by Leone. Lima on the breakaway. Lays it up and in.
Maybe a timeout? Yes, there is
Got
a
a
timeout.
timeout on the floor. Clockers up 20-6 with 6:35 to go in the first half. And Rob, Coach Dave Padavano told us before the game that they really wanted this one. I mean, they want to win them all, but again, opportunity to go above 500 as you mentioned in the pregame.
Mm-hmm.
And they look great at the very beginning of this game, out to a 4-0 lead. Things kind of slowed down a little bit, but they've really turned it on over the last few minutes.
Yeah, definitely a lot of energy. They're all over the place. Great job on defense.
So Colby Lima leading Ashland scores with 9. Again, 5 Clockers have scored tonight, and we're only midway through the second quarter. So as is our custom, Rob, we do check in on the NBA schedule. 9 games on tap tonight, a busy NBA night. Leading off with that big Celtics-Sixers rivalry at the Garden. That game tips off at 7 o'clock. And by the way, I should, for a programming note, should mention the game will not be carried here on WACA-TV.
No. Should have taped that.
I'm sure you can catch the replay. It'll probably be on about midnight tonight.
Should we have another? Should we have a side wager?
I don't think so.
No?
Actually, yeah. Why not? Why not?
I don't think I have. I have a Celtics sweatshirt that Jake gave to me. So
I think I might have to draw the line. It was bad enough having to wear a Cowboys jersey last fall. I can't wear it. I can't wear anything Celtics. And people who know me know I feel that way.
Donald off the glass. It still counts.
I'll tell you what, that first 3-ball attempt hit the backboard so hard it knocked out the game clock for a moment above that basket.
You know, the shot clock's been having some issues I saw in the pregame, so.
Morella inside. Tries to get it to Carter. Still able to get it. Here's a quick 3 for Morella, just off the mark. And Rob, it sounds like we have a couple of extra refs behind us in the Norton section tonight.
Always, always. Fans always taking a personal interest, helping out when they can.
Fieri with the ball now for the Lancers. Kicks it back up top over to the far wing. Back up top now to Tatro. Down to about 10 on the shot clock. McDonald lets it fly. No good. Rebound Klepper. And Leam will bring the ball up here for the Clockers.
Coach Padovano calling out the play, gets it into Leone. As we said, fans helping out the ref on that 3-second call.
I honestly don't think that if the fans hadn't said anything, the refs would have called it.
Yeah.
It didn't look like 3 to me. I thought she cleared in time, but, you know, call me a homer.
Yeah. It's interesting the way that, and Fieri takes it underneath, can't finish it.
Clockers really want a fast break tonight, and it's led to a couple of turnovers here. Another rebound for Klepper. So far tonight, the Lancer shots, 2s or 3s, have just not been falling.
You know, they've had some good quality shots down inside. They haven't been able to finish as Colby Lima uses her body.
She spotted a gap and a defender turning her back to the lane and took advantage. And she was going for contact, drew it, didn't get the call.
McDonald finds herself wide open in the lane, can't put it in. Again, a quality shot. And you'd have to think, especially as I watched them warming up, that they were really good shooting, that some of these are going to start to fall.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. So that last one went out of bounds off the Lancers. So Carter inbounding on the baseline. Clockers up 22-9, just over 4 minutes to go in the first half. Morella kicks it out to Klepper. Inside to Leone, wheeling and dealing, can't get the shot off through a double team, and for the turnovers forced. Lancers running and gunning now. McDonald down on Klepper. Again, some great ball fakes, and that one does fall. So McDonald now with 5 points tonight. The Lancers with 11.
Both of her makes off the glass. That one intentional.
So timeout called by the Clockers. Again, up 22-11, 3:44 to go in the first half.
So Coach Padovano didn't like something that he was seeing. They seemed a little disorganized on defense after missing that shot. Maybe that was it. So
yeah, it looks like the coach is really, kind of taking the blinders off, really, letting the team run a little bit more. But in their eagerness, again, there have been some wayward passes there as they've tried to fast break. But, see if he can calm them down a little bit, play their game.
And that was one of their, for Ashland, that was probably their least impressive offensive possession other than the 3 seconds. But that was 2 in a row where Leone got called for the 3 seconds there. She didn't recognize the double team, tried to force her way through it, and another turnover.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she's just late getting that ball up. It just seems like when she's trying to get in there in the lane, like she has the ball at waist level and defenders are able to get a hand on it, she's never able to get it up over her head and get a shot off.
Yeah, that's
because she's
good
taller
point.
than most of the defenders
she's
she's
the
battling.
height advantage. If
Yeah.
she just, puts it up, she's only 5 feet away from the hoop. She'd probably make a good percentage of those shots, at least against this team.
And again, it's interesting strategy. I mean, I think they are going to try to run and gun here a little bit. Norton starts off with a smaller than normal roster to begin with, just 9 players on this team. And they were able to, draw a few fouls in the first quarter, but it's been sitting at 4 for quite a while now.
So Morella bringing the ball up. Almost a turnover right out of
And
the
now Leone's
timeout,
going to get
and
a
it
foul.
is.
Oh, jump ball. Clockers catch a break. They've got the possession arrow. A little confusion on the court, but they've gotten it straightened out now.
So not what you want to see right out of the timeout.
No, definitely not. Again, a little discombobulated right now. Klepper now to Morella, top of the key. Back to Klepper, 5 on the shot clock now. Morella with a quick 3 from the far side, nails it!
You could see it going in as soon as it left her hand. Like Cochran rejected
really
by Morella.
pressing. Yeah, Morella, great defense after that beautiful 3-pointer. Leone
Triple teamed.
Leone better watch it. She's letting their temper get the best of her.
Yeah, she's frustrated after
Yeah.
those last 2 possessions, and
She gave Patch a little bump on the way out, by the way. Keep an eye on that. 2:59 to go in the first half. Clockers up by 14. Want to give a quick shout out to Carolyn Fertig. Seeing her watching tonight on the Facebook feed. Hopefully joined by her whole family. Glad to have you with us here on Friday night, Carolyn. Lancers with the ball. Tried to force one into Patch down low. Didn't work out. Clockers forced the turnover. Have the ball. Carter bringing it up on the far side. Dishes to Lima. Lima had the shot for a moment. Decides to pass it up. It's in the corner now. Leone to Lima driving. McDonald with a nice defensive play for the Lancers. And here they come down the court.
catch her to Patch on the drive. Gets her own rebound. Another rebound. And
another jump.
It's going to be a jump ball. That one's going to be...
It's going to the Clockers, so they'll inbound under their own basket. Carter's been having a little trouble with that matchup with Patch. You know, Patch definitely has the size advantage there, and it's been a couple of times now where Catherine was planning to have, take position, try to draw the charge, and then at the last second bails out. She was lucky she didn't get called on a blocking foul that last time. Passing still not quite crisp, getting it over to Leone. Here's a shot attempt by Carter, no good. Rebound under the basket for Morella, can't get it to fall. McDonald comes down with it and brings it up court. Fieri's pass is blocked by Leone. Katie Klepper bringing it up this time. Stops, pops, fires. Just off the mark, rebound Fieri. And here come the Lancers. And we got a foul called on Klepper. Again, Katie looked like she may have had a little trouble deciding whether to play the ball, play the rebound, and wound up playing neither. So she draws the foul.
Great job by Patch on the offensive boards tonight.
Again, the lone senior on that Lancer roster, Michaela Patch.
That's her first free throw. She had missed her first 2.
Right, 1 for 3.
Now tied with McDonald for the high score on the Lancers tonight. And makes the other one, so now she's got 6. Lead down to 12 with 1:29. Some full court pressure. Good job by Lima.
Yeah, beats the double team. Ahead now to Leone.
Could lead to an easy hoop. Klepper, mid-range, gets the roll. Much better shot by Klepper.
1:10 on the clock, first half. Lancers with the ball. Fieri thought about it, takes over to McDonald. Long 3 attempt, off the glass, no good.
And who is it? Patch and Leone.
Another jump, but this one will go to the Lancers under the basket. 57 seconds to go in the first half. Clockers up 27-13. Fieri will inbound.
Good read by Carter, pushing it up. Has Morella, doesn't need her.
So Catherine Carter with 4 points tonight. Clocker lead 29-13, 45 seconds to go in the first half. McDonald in the far wing, kept back up top to Tatro.
Is the ref bothering you?
It's right in my way.
Gets it out.
There's an open three.
Is that Tetro?
She knew it before it hit the net. She knew she had it.
Yeah. That was one of the first non-rush shots that she's been able to take. Good no call. Lima with a mid-range jumper.
Oh, Morello almost went over the top. Gets away with it. Leone shoots. Rims out. Morello with a diving attempt at a layup, at a rebound, and draws the foul instead.
I was just going to say, I like the way the Clockers are flying all over the place. That was just a little bit too much. Her first foul of the night.
Sure.
Clean game tonight. Only 4 fouls each team. 29-16, 4.7 seconds. Might want to pressure her a little bit.
I was thinking the same exact
Instead
thing.
of letting them walk up. Pat with a wide open 3 and a foul.
And they call the foul.
Not the way the Clockers want to go to the locker room for the halftime.
So Leone's first foul.
You know, at that point too, I might have even, wouldn't have been a bad idea for the coach to take a timeout and say, hey, 4.7, can't let them walk up like that. That was a mistake on somebody's part. So 4 in a row from the charity stripe.
She started 0 for 2 and has hit her next 4.
There's no way she gets 5 in a row.
Rob Silver, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Mr. Prognosticator.
Thank you. I'll be giving out the Mass Millions numbers a little later too, if you want to hang on.
Well, if you would just share that with me, I'd appreciate it. We don't have to make that public. So here we are at halftime. Clockers up 29-18 after a 16-12 second quarter.
Yeah, that was good. I see what you were doing there.
There's a lot of math involved there.
So, now, just a great all-around half. It's definitely what the Clockers wanted.
Absolutely. They look very confident, good energy, good pace to the game tonight so far. And one of the things I'm really enjoying, again, is seeing the balanced scoring across the team. 5 different scores in the book so far tonight for the Clockers, just 4 for the Lancers.
Yeah, and have they had any subs tonight?
Yeah, the Lancers?
No, excuse me,
the Clockers.
The Clockers. I think it might have been all 5 of them. They're without.
Well, I think Abby Rosenfeld saw at least a couple of minutes there during the first half.
And we had Schreiber out tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And but those core starters play him the majority of the minutes and doing really well. Nice
Okay,
so.
well let's let our fans at home take a quick 9-minute break before we come back here for second half action. You're watching Ashland Girls Varsity Basketball on WACA-TV.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap, as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.
All right, we're back. We're ready to start the second half. Clockers leading 29-18 as Colby Lima, the high scorer in the first half, brings the ball up. Now with Morella. Looks for some room in the lane. And a walk by Klepper. Yeah, Colby Lima, the high scorer with 11 points, 3 of 3 from the line. But as we talked about, all 5 of the starters with some scoring. Leone with 4, Klepper with 4, Carter with 4, and Morella with 6, 2 3-pointers. As Patch out to Fieri. Good look at a 3, doesn't fall. Morella pushing it up strong. Maybe blocked from behind. Oh, good feed to Cochran. Into Fieri,
Beautiful
Tetra.
play.
So Tetra with her 5th point of the night. Leading scorer for Norton is Michaela Patch. She has 8 points.
Lima with the ball now. 12 on the shot clock. Morella now, motioning to a teammate, gets a bit of a screen. Now she's in trouble. Here's a forced shot, no good off the top of the backboard, so we'll have a shot clock violation. First one of those tonight for the Clockers.
I was going to say, I like the patience, but
a little patience is good. That was too much patience.
Patience is a virtue, by the way.
That's what they tell me.
McDonald to Tetro. She's hot, but not from out there. As Lima gets the rebound, pushes it up.
Exactly.
Oh, she was looking for Morella. Might have lost the handle on that with that
intercepted by Tetro. And both teams really pushing the ball right now.
Yeah. Cochran with a roll. See if we get a quick timeout, maybe. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, Clockers led at the half 29-18, but 4 straight points by Norton to open up the third quarter. So Clockers call timeout with 6:09 to go in the third quarter. Here on the timeout, we already said thank you to Carolyn Ferdig for watching tonight. Want to also mention Susan Lipsitz and Brian Syatt. Good to have you on board here tonight. Friday Night Hoops, Clockers, Lancers. I'm Josh Abrams. He's Rob Silver. Good to have you with us tonight.
How'd you know who was watching? I can't see it. On the Facebook?
Yeah, I mean, I touch the screen and it tells me.
Oh, you know what? I have my battery on battery saver or something, low power.
So, of course, we do want to say thanks again to tonight's sponsor, Marathon Deli, right on 135 in Ashland. They offer a full range of lunch and dinner items for takeout, along with many catering options, perfect for office meetings and home gatherings.
And what did you go with tonight?
Tonight, went with the Cape Cod.
Okay. Now, I tried a new one, very basic, but I just wanted something, because I always eat after the game, so I wanted something that would age well. So I went basic ham and cheese with pickles, lettuce, onion.
Oh, you really dressed up a classic.
Pickles, lettuce, onion, maybe I didn't want to go with salt, pepper, and oil because I didn't want the bread soggy.
Right, to get soggy, right.
I got oil at home, though.
You're a veteran when it comes to the sandwiches.
See what Coach Padovano said to the team. Ooh, a little push there. We got a Norton fan on our side.
These fans are not afraid to express their opinions.
No. Very vociferous.
Our backup PA announcer failed to have the usual disclaimer about letting the coaches coach and the players play and the refs ref.
Oh, Tetro in the lane with a little runner. And that's 6 points for Tetro in this half. Cuts the lead to 5. Lead was as much as 14 at one point, 29-15. It's now a 9-point run by Norton.
Morella for 3. Nailed it.
Silences the crowd. On the Norton side, I should say.
Morella has 9 points on 3 3-pointers. McDonald started going baseline, stops, pops, and hits it.
Good
Three-footer.
Good job not dragging the foot as Lima pushes it up, guarded by Cochran. Morella again for 3. That one a little short. Good rebound by Carter.
Got to call her on a travel. She had the rebound, didn't put it right back up.
So a fast-paced third quarter, and I think that was the coach's message for Coach Lang made for Norton at the half. Gonna have to beat them in transition. Cochran drives, poked away.
Got a hand in there. Klepper has it under pressure, gets it to Carter, quickly over to Lima, pushes it up.
Sitting in the corner waiting. There's a push by Cochran.
So Cochran's first foul of the night. Team's first of the half.
Very bitter, the fans for Norton.
I'm sure they're already complaining about hometown refs.
Well, they
Carter did not see that pass coming, got away with a travel. Klepper for 3. She finds the bottom of the basket. Her first 3 of the night.
So much different when the pass comes inside to out.
Here's a 3-ball attempt for the Lancers.
Fieri nails it.
Her first 3 of the night. Both teams dialing a long distance here.
All of a sudden, the 97.5 total looks attainable.
Leone. Draws the foul off
Yeah,
of Patch.
Patch was moving. And like you talked
And
about.
hit both of Leone's arms. Sorry, Rob, what were you going to say there?
No. You know, Leone got the ball, made a decision right away.
Mm-hmm. Just short arm that one a little.
And she didn't reach the rim.
So Lancer substitution, freshman Reese Perry enters the game for Ella Tatro. Sure, the Clocks are happy to see her take a seat on the bench.
Clocker's first miss from the line tonight. They were 5 of 5, now 5 of 6. And Abby Rosenfeld coming in. And with this fast pace, going to have to play a few subs, and I think that's what Coach Langmead was trying to get at.
Leone can't get the roll on that one.
No.
Clockers lead 35-29. Patch's foul doesn't hurt him.
Good rebound. Oh, that one's lost, and Rosenfeld picks it up. Good feed to Lima up ahead. Good job.
Can't get it to fall, but drew the foul. Terrific play there. Good defense all the way around. Rosenfeld intercepted a pass, got it ahead to Lima. Lima, fast breaking, draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
As we said, Lima the leading scorer with 11. 3 of 3 from the line tonight. That's 3 fouls on Norton.
They're also crediting Carly McDonald with 3 fouls. I only had her with 1 before that play. So Abby Fitzroy checks in for the Lancers.
And she misses them both. So they go from 5 of 5 from the line to 5 of 9. 55.5% now on the night. Perry finds Cochran to Fieri.
Leone and Patrick just battling down there in the paint. Looked like it was that Cochran with the basket, running one-hander.
Her first points of the night, some miscommunication on defense as they just kind of let her walk in, and the lead is now down to 4. 5-0 run by the Lancers. Morella decides to pass up the 3. Rosenfeld doesn't look comfortable. Double team.
Yeah, got the double team
and
lost
stripped
the
away
ball
by Cochran.
She's got to be careful. So I know she was frustrated giving up that ball, but she could have easily been called for the reach-in foul, trying to get it back.
Definitely.
And somehow, out of all of that, the Clockers end up with the ball in front of the Lancer bench. The lead is 4. 2:33 and counting in the third quarter. Leone flashes right at the foul line, drives the lane, can't get it. And the Lancers force another Clocker turnover.
This time it's Coach Padavano who wanted the call. Perry.
There's a wide open 3.
Is that Fieri?
Rims out. Leone can't get to it. But it goes out of bounds off the Lancers.
Leone must have been pretty confident that it was a Lancer that touched it, because she could have picked it up.
So a little bit of backcourt pressure here from the Lancers.
Yeah, I think of the same thing.
Out to Leone, quick give and go off the hands of Lima, and here's a fast break opportunity. Cochran for the Lancers off of Klepper, too hard off the basket. Foul's going to get called against Patch, much to this Norton crowd's chagrin.
Well, I have to say that was definitely a foul on Patch, but they did get away with the foul before, with I felt Klepper on the body on the drive with Cochran. So Klepper to Rosenfeld.
In the corner to Morella for 3. Short off the front iron. Lancers guard the rebound.
And the Clockers are kind of cold from the field. Fieri finds Fitzroy to Patch. And a wild shot off the glass.
under heavy pressure from Leone. I don't know how she got that one off, let alone how it fell in.
And the lead has been whittled down to 2 points. Lima crossover dribble, finds a little room.
Can't get the foul call.
Oh, good steal. She's out ahead, see if she can control it.
Oof.
And does.
Oh boy.
Makes it interesting.
Less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Clockers by 4. Lancers with the ball. Cochran drives the lane. Can't get the roll, but the rebound, ball's loose now.
2 of the Lancers fighting for it. Ended up being a jump ball. Possession arrow is
Norton's way. Peyton Mullins checks in, replacing Reese Perry. 43.9 seconds left in the third quarter. Fieri inbounding for the Lancers. Forces it. Go ahead.
No, they look winded. They definitely look winded. Hands on the hips. And
Got a quick foul called here on Leone, her second.
so Patch now with 10 points and going to the line. With her team down 4, 37-33.
Again, she started the night 0 for 2 from the line. Has hit every one since.
Oh, no, she missed that one.
Did she miss that second one?
Remember I said she can't
Oh, that's right, she
hit
can't make 5 in a row, right? Hits them both. So once again, that Clocker lead down to 2. Full court press here. Lima trying to dribble out of a double team. Ball's going to get called Lancer way here. 39.7 seconds left. Lancer's going to inbound on the offensive side of the court.
Chance to tie or take the lead.
Cochran with the ball. 3 ball. No good. Rebound. Lima immediately gets double teamed. Dribbles out of it. Good defense by the Lancers to pop that out of her hand. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cochran with the ball.
Yeah, Lancers getting some good quality minutes from their subs. Over to Fitzroy. Little ball fake, drives baseline.
Stay Lancer way here with 9.7 seconds left.
Shot clock is off. Excuse me, that was Mullins, number 1. Look for Fieri, who has a 3 this quarter.
Rims out. Rebound Leone. They're able to break out of that press.
Has time to put it up.
Oh, too hard off the glass.
So,
interesting third quarter.
As the Lancers outscored the Clockers 17-8.
Yep. Yeah, the Clockers were up 11 at the half. They're only up 2 now as we enter the fourth quarter.
Oh, we have a moment. Is this when you do your dad joke?
I think this is as good a time as any. So, Rob, the dad joke of the game tonight: a photon walks into a hotel. The concierge says, "Can I check your bags?" Photon says, "No, I'm traveling light."
What percentage of the viewing audience is going to get that?
Well, you know, I decided to go with kind of a science question tonight to tie in with a high school basketball game.
And I meant to tell you, I almost got arrested yesterday for impersonating a politician.
Oh, yeah?
I was just sitting around doing nothing.
Well, the Clocker Club reminds you the Clocker store is open online 24/7. Pick up the latest in Clocker gear and fashion, including hoodies, t-shirts, and more. Check out clockerclub.org for more information. And if you haven't joined the Clocker Club yet, register on their website. Membership starts at just $25.
What does membership get you? Anything?
Yeah, depending on what level membership you sign up for, there are small tokens of appreciation you can get. To be honest, I'm not actually sure, but some great Clocker branded gear.
Maybe the next write-up will be able to maybe entice a few more people. So here we go into the fourth quarter. Clockers with a slim 2-point lead. Lima to Klepper. Norton has really stepped up their defensive pressure.
Really have.
Cochran having a phenomenal second half.
Lima
great
having
third
all kinds of
quarter.
trouble with her right now.
Mullins driving baseline. Oh, she was in there.
I think Lima knew something. She let her have
Leone
that.
to Carter with a bump, definitely.
So I think that one's going to get called on number 2, Abby Fitzroy, her first. That is the case.
So Carter with her first trip to the line tonight. Nails the first one. Breaks the streak of misses for the Clockers. Now at 60% as a team. And a friendly roll.
Carter with 6 points tonight. Clockers up by 4. 7:20 to go. Cochran to Patch. In the corner now. Feeding it inside to Fieri. Back up top. Mullins comes out with it, seeing significant minutes here down the stretch.
Very little head fake.
And the foul and 1. Foul's called on Catherine Carter, her second. As Abby Fitzroy checks out and Carly McDonald comes back in. So Fieri hits it. It's a 1-point game, and the Lancers showing some full court pressure here. Klepper brings it up, drawing a double team down the wing.
She needs to watch the carry. Oh, I don't know what happened there.
Somehow that's just out of bounds. There's no foul called on that play. They're playing Leone very physically and getting called up for very few fouls as a result.
I don't know if somebody said she better watch. I don't know if she was talking about Klepper dribbling. Nice cut to the hoop.
And 1.
Good feed by Carter to recognize Leone down the lane. Only her second field goal of the night.
And her first points of the second half. She was shut out in the third quarter.
She's feeling it. No way she misses this.
Rob, you've got your finger on the pulse of this game.
Well, I did come in third in my football pool this year out of 114 people, so. Oh.
Ball's loose for a moment, but recovered by Patch.
McDonald back in with 3 fouls. She's got some good rest. And that one's coming for me.
Good thing we pulled the table back from the sideline.
Yeah.
Carter inbounding right in front of us here with 6:29 to go. Clockers up 42-38. Lima gets it. Off her foot.
Felt like she might have got pushed.
Yeah, she was looking for a foul call, but they haven't called that all night. Cochran with the ball now for the Lancers.
McDonald with a high dribble. Stuck in the lane.
Cochran. 3. Yeah. Carter comes down with it, gets it out to Klepper.
A lot of white jerseys out there. Lima leaning in, gets her own rebound.
She's around 4 players, and they're going to call a timeout.
Good timeout by Coach Padovano, recognizing that she was in trouble, that he has 1,000,001 timeouts. Actually, had 3, now down to 2.
Yeah, I mean, she was in the lane so long, I was worried about another 3-second violation. So we do want to take a moment here to thank tonight's crew, the Maestro, Connor Donovan, Tom Hamilton, Nick Cunningham, and Justin O'Brien. They're the ones that are helping to bring this to you live here on WACA-TV. As always, appreciate the job they do for us.
Yeah, and as I mentioned during the break, if you happen to watch some of the replays
on YouTube,
on YouTube or on WACA-TV channel 40 on Verizon, Connor does a great job going over the game, adding in the game stats that will pop up periodically during the game. So takes a lot of pride, and he does a really, really great job. And I know a lot of you folks that Stay tuned during halftime. You get to catch some of the highlights from some of the other games, both the men's and women's. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sell us short or anything. I mean, there's nothing better than watching a game live. But for those of you who want to watch on the replay, Connor does a great job of adding those stats in and just improving the quality of the broadcast.
Oh, definitely.
So, Clockers will inbound here, coming off the timeout under the Lancer basket. Catherine Carter.
Just a point of note, with 6 minutes to go, the Lancers 16 fouls, so Clockers will be going to the line for the bonus on the next foul. Lima, a little bit
really pulling the
pace.
defense up top here. Morella comes crashing in for a rebound. Fortunately, the ball goes off a Lancer and out of bounds, so Carter again will inbound under the basket. But 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Need to be aware of that. Clockers too many times this year guilty of the shot clock violation.
They were going to reset the shot clock.
It.
Yeah,
okay.
she did hit the end.
Caught rim, yeah. Norton fans continuing to help the refs out here.
Yes.
Morello with a quick three and nailed it again. She has just been on fire tonight.
Yeah, her fourth three of and that opens the lead back up to 7.
Got a blocking foul here. Oh, an offensive foul. That's a shocker. I think that one's going to be called against Cochran.
You sound as shocked. It went against Patch.
Oh, went up against Patch, who's now she and Carla McDonald each with 3 fouls with 5:34 to go in the game.
So here's the full court pressure, which Clockers have had a little bit of trouble with. Maybe get it to Leone, who's in the clear. They do.
The Lancers are so quick to get to double the ball.
Good job.
Good, smart pass by Leone up to Carter. Klepper back to Leone. Lays it up and in.
That was the best transition play of the night. Great job.
Just well executed all the way around. Exactly right. And we get a timeout by the Lancers here as that lead had been whittled to 1, but back up to 9 with 5:16 to go. As you predicted, Rob, Clockers now in the bonus. 1-1 from here on out, at least for a little while. More fouls.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and we're at 85 points right now. Clockers flirting with the 2.5, the home crowd. Obviously they want the win, but they definitely want the win by more than 2.5.
Absolutely.
As we said before, the Clockers come into the game tonight with a 3-3 record, looking to go above 500 for the first time this season. And the Lancers at 4-3 would fall back to 500 if the score holds as is.
Mm-hmm. By the way, we should point out the Clockers coming off a big win against Bellingham Tuesday night, 62-28, as Leone, Morella, and Lima paced the Clockers. Leone with 21 points, Morella 20, and Lima 14. After tonight, they move on to Millis, at Millis Tuesday night.
Yeah, it was a clean sweep as the men's team won here on their home court against Bellingham. So.
Okay, Lancers inbounding, 5:15 to go in the game. Cochran with the ball. Yeah. Had a real nice screen, but can't get it to fall. Clockers beat the pressure. Lima forcing the ball up quickly. Senses the pressure.
Cochran's been tough on defense.
Absolutely.
Carter to Klepper.
She has the lane. And
a two-handed scoop layup.
Clocker lead 11. Oh, foul call here. Coach Padovano can't believe it. And now we've lost the entire scoreboard.
It went off for a second at halftime. Yeah, it's the plug over there.
Something's loose over there?
Yeah.
Okay, we're back up now. Let's see who that foul's called on.
Not sure, but...
Yep, they haven't put it up yet.
I think that
It wasn't a shooting foul. The Lancers aren't there yet. So they'll inbound on the sideline.
Fieri to Cochran. Fieri did hit a 3.
There's McDonald.
Yeah.
There's a 3.
Tetro had the hot hand early in the third quarter.
Nice play by Leone, knocking it off the Lancer and out of bounds. Now their scoring table is going to bring the head ref over here for a conference.
Trying to fix the player foul. Okay.
Okay. Carter inbounding for the Clockers. Leone has it. Here's the double team. Over to Lima. She recognized it.
A lot of buzzers, bells, whistles.
I don't think the game clock started.
It did. I think it was at 4:32. I think it may have been an inadvertent whistle as they're trying to fix something with the scoreboard.
Okay, they're running the clock down a little bit here, both shot clock and the game clock.
Thought it was going to be 4:20,
Put it
4:25.
Back to 4:25. Clockers will inbound near midcourt in front of their bench.
Oh, maybe the Norton parents have a lot of money on the game. They seem very, very.
They're committed.
Some of them should be.
I see Joe Iannone has joined the broadcast here on Facebook. So Joe and Laurie?
Both of them?
Well, just Joe, but I'm assuming Laurie's with them. What else are you going to do on a Friday night around here? But good to have you on the broadcast. Glad you're joining us. Hopefully see you tomorrow here at the gym for
Morella.
in-town basketball, excuse me.
Morella, strong drive to the hoop.
And Patch has drawn her 4th foul. So again, that lone senior, real presence on this team, but in serious foul trouble now with 4:22 to go. Morella hit the first.
She should actually back up about 6 feet and take it from the
Take it from
three-point
the 3-point
line.
line.
she'd have better success. There you go.
So did she hit one or both of those?
She missed the first one. Hence my sarcastic comment about backing up to make it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Tetro backing her way in. Up to Perry.
Okay.
Back to Tetro. Nails the 3. Her 9th point of the second half. 12 on the night. And the lead is down to single digits again. 9 points.
Thought Morella might try to answer back. Can't get the layup to go.
Good
Maloney
rebound.
has it.
And in.
She's working hard tonight.
She is.
Clockers by 11. 3:40 to go in the game. Michaela Patch is out of the game for the Lancers at this point with 4 fouls. Tetro for 3 again from almost the same spot. This one doesn't fall. Ball's loose underneath. Somehow the Clockers come out with that. Klepper grabbed it. Up to Leone. They've got a
4-on-1.
So that too was a lot easier than the last one for Leone. We're ticking down to just about 3 minutes to go in the half.
And a good steal by Lima. Loose ball picked up by Klepper. And ball is out of bounds as Fieri touched it.
Okay, Leone will bring it up here in the corner for Morella for 3.
She might have got hit on the arm.
Tries to dribble out from the double team, does so. Back to Lima. Klepper to Carter. Morella flashed the lane, they didn't hit her. Klepper with it. Up to Lima and in. Terrific night for Colby Lima, leading scorer for both teams.
And just like that, the biggest lead of the night now, 56-41.
Clockers, I believe, on a 19-6 run here in the fourth quarter.
It was down to 1, so it's going to be maybe 19-5 even, or 20-6.
So I want to say one final thanks tonight to our sponsor, Marathon Deli. You can check them out at marathondeli.com.
Yeah.
And Rob, what do we have next week? Are we doing a?
Oh, what am I ordering next week?
No. Like,
Yeah.
what games are we announcing next week?
We have Tuesday. We have Millis.
Okay.
I think it's the men's are home.
Right, the girls are on the road.
Millis. And then Friday it is.
Friday is definitely girls.
It's girls. I think it's. Did I say Medway? We're looking at the schedule.
I don't.
No, not Medway.
No.
Tune in. We'll let you know.
We know the Clockers will be here. Boys basketball here at WACA-TV.
I got it here, maybe. We have Millis on. Yeah, it's Medway.
Huh?
Why do you do that tonight? Why do you second guess it? So, yeah, it is Medway.
Okay. Well.
Always an
Gabby will be
exciting
excited.
game. Right, exactly. Exciting game in the Abrams household with the Medway-Ashland matchups. So 2.5 to go.
I thought I got a clean block there, but they're going to call the foul here on Carter.
I hope they call a foul every time, just so the Norton fan base is
Satisfied.
yeah. I don't think I've ever watched a sporting event where I've been really, really bothered by the officiating. They do the best they can.
Yeah.
They're not making...
It's high school basketball.
Right. They're not making thousands and thousands of dollars an hour. Just trying to... Good job by Leone. Might have been on the line. Patch couldn't finish off the
Good
tip.
play by Morella to knock that over to Klepper.
Oh.
That's not going to make the Norton fans happy.
I'll give him that one.
15 on the shot clock. 2:07 to go in the game. And there's the foul. I was wondering when Norton would start fouling intentionally, and now I have my answer.
Game has now gone over. 98 points total.
So fouls on Emma Cochran, her second.
Team's ninth, so it's going to be 1-1.
Yep, Clockers in the bonus, Morella at the line.
She did make her last free throw.
So Morella with 6 in the first half, 8 so far in the second. Gonna call a quick ticky-tacky foul on Leone there on the rebound. So Leone's third, but 2 minutes exactly to go here in the game. Clockers up by 15.
There you go. See? If you didn't call it, they would have had a 3. Anywho,
Leone's fourth, by the way.
yeah. All right, Fieri inbounding. Finds
Good
Cochran.
pass.
And that's Morella.
Yep. So both teams in the bonus now. Cochran at the line to shoot 1-1.
Couldn't hit it.
Leone with the rebound. Morella going to be harassed by Cochran down the sideline into a double team. Out of bounds, state clocker ball. Carter inbounding here for the Clockers. Into Lima, dribbles out of a double team. Again, gets stripped by Cochran.
Cochran to Tetro up ahead.
And she walked. Yep, before the shot. 1:29 to go, Clockers by 15. Inbound to Leone. Over to Lima, gonna break this. Into a double team. Lima tries to dribble out, is tripped up. Timeout called by the Clockers as Morella grabbed it.
I like the timeout just for the fact that it's a little out of control between the fans, you know, kind of egging everybody on.
I'm kind of curious. I thought, you know, like attendance here was restricted to you know, like immediate family, to, you know, 2 parents per player. But seems to be a lot of Norton fans in here tonight.
For a roster of 9. Did you see the transportation?
I saw a luxury bus taking up several premium parking spots in the back lot. If that's what you're referring to.
Yes. So for that reason alone, I was, you know, rooting for a huge win.
Really set the tone early tonight.
Yeah. I did squeeze into like the last space there.
Well, a couple more. I arrived after you. There were a few spots that opened up by the time I got there. So.
Yeah. And I think in the JV game, the Norton dominated. I think it was 49-29 was the final in the JV game.
I was looking at that roster this afternoon. It was also a relatively small roster. Lima to Morella.
No
Keep
hurry.
The ball moving here. Double team.
I don't even care if they don't get a shot off.
Sure.
And
here's Lima. And a reach-in foul called on Cochran. Wondering when that might happen.
Yeah, Cochran's been aggressive.
So Cochran's third. Lima at the line to shoot 2. Double bonus here.
Patch with another rebound.
Back in here with 4 fouls, but less than a minute to go. Cochran drives. Nice dish and in.
To Tetro.
Quick timeout called by the Lancers with 53.5 seconds to go. Clockers by 14.
I'd have to call for some police reinforcements or something. It's
rough crowd.
Unbelievable. It's a game. It's a game. I'd have to get HBO in here to do a
Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks. Definitely. Actually,
Buzzer's definitely working tonight.
Not a bad idea, though. Kind of be interesting at the high school level to follow a team.
Sure. It's not Friday Night Lights. Oh, it's football. Leone double teamed, knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say Lancer ball, even though we all heard hand slap on that reach-in.
Yeah, I mean, give him everything at this point.
Sure. Oh, it'll stay clocker ball. Okay. So Carter will try to inbound again. Gets it in. Morella has it, trying to dribble out here. Now triple teamed. Yep. Okay, Cochran's fourth. Morella definitely frustrated at the end of that play.
Yeah.
Okay, Morella hits both free throws. She's up to 10 points in the second half, 16 for the game. Cochran with the ball, dishes to the side for three, too far. Rebound Lancers, 32 seconds left. Patch up top now to Cochran. Make that Tetro, excuse me. Loose ball for a moment, recovered by the Lancers. Down low to McDonald. Dribbles all the way back to the top of the three-point lane. And nails it for three.
You know, she hasn't taken a shot since making. Oh, she made that.
She had a two early in the second half at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. Clockers break it. Last seconds here. Take an extra shot. Lima off of Cochran. And there's your final. So the Clockers take this one 60-47. Over 500 for the first time this season.
23-12 in that final quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And just gonna keep my ears open for a little bit. All right. So we'll get some totals.
Okay, so for the Clockers, I have Catherine Carter with 6 points, Katie Klepper with 9, Lima with 16, and Morella also with 16, and Melissa Leone with 13.
Let me see if I concur. 16, you had Morella with 16, yeah. And Melissa Leone with 13?
Yes, that's what I've got.
Perfect. And then on their side, 8 for Fieri, 10 for McDonald, and 14 for Tetro, with 12 of those in the second half.
Okay, I'll take your word on those. They total up to 47 for the Lancers,
3.
60 for the Clockers.
And I think we had 12, that's 26, 36, 47?
Yeah, that's correct. Good work. Rob Silver, master of math.
Exactly. Yeah, so exciting game.
Yeah, you know, it really, as you mentioned early in the broadcast, it was a tale of two cities tonight. There were times where, you know, the Clockers were out to a double-digit lead, but the Lancers, to their credit, fought back. They had brought it down to within 1 before the Clockers finally took control of this one and put it away.
Yeah, I mean, in that first half, they had gone out 29-15 lead. It was 29-18 at the half, but at the end of three quarters, 37-35, and at one point, like you said, down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Padovano, good use of his timeouts to kind of get his team to regroup. And it was just, I think Colby Lima had a old school three-pointer in there to get the lead back to 4, and then they really just stepped up the defense.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, again, it was really exciting tonight to see them kind of loosen things up a little bit more fast breaks, some more transition game, speeding things up. And I just love seeing on the scorebook, seeing, you know, all 5 starters in the book tonight.
yeah, and shout out to all 5 starters and Abby Rosenfeld, who got a little playing time.
Mm-hmm.
But they had a short bench tonight, and you know, they were really running up and down the court in that second half. So
yeah, and again, trying to take advantage of a small roster on the Norton side, just 9 players. I mean, they did substitute much more freely than the Clockers, but in the end, I think that pace really affected that team.
yeah, and it was nice to see Klepper get a couple shots in there,
Mm-hmm.
including that 3, one of her best offensive performances, because it definitely can tell she's hobbled by the brace, but she did a good job, you know, offensively and on the boards and feeding, you know, her teammates.
Mm-hmm.
So
that brings us to the big moment here, Rob. We teased it on Twitter this afternoon.
silver medal.
Silver medal.
I have to give it to Colby Lima.
Okay.
16 points. She really did a great job protecting the ball And, that's
Facing heavy pressure from Cochrane all night.
Yeah, and she's actually gotten a lot better as the season's progressed, recognizing the double team before it happens and getting it up to Leone or Morella.
Yep. Clockers without Julia Schreiber tonight, so Lima stepped in as kind of the de facto point guard.
Yeah, so great win. Congratulations again to the Lady Clockers, above 500 at 4-3. And we'll be back with them. Right, and
back with them Friday, right?
Back with them Friday against Medway.
Right. They'll of course be they'll be in Millis on Tuesday. They'll be on the road, so no live broadcast from us. But you can catch the boys here, I guess, against Millis, right? Probably a 6:30, 7 o'clock tip.
I think it's a 6:30. We'll post that on our
check your local listings
on our feeds, and we'll give Again, another shout out to our sponsor, Marathon Deli. I'm getting excited to go home and finally eat my ham and cheese. And our crew, Tom Hamilton,
Connor
Nick
Donovan, and Justin O'Brien. Guys, thanks again for all you do for us.
Yeah. So from the Ashland High School Gymnasium, I'm Rob Silver with my partner Josh Abrams saying good night and go Clockers.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.